What's going on, guys? I'm Archie, and this is DribbleTrips. My goal is to travel to as many soccer matches as possible across the professional pyramid in the US. Every team that I travel to see brings something unique, and it's great to dive into the world of soccer in the USA. In this video, I'll be taking a big trip as I'm going from Boston, Massachusetts to Salt Lake City, Utah. There, I'll be seeing Real Salt Lake of the MLS. Real Salt Lake, or RSL, is interesting to me for a lot of reasons, starting with its gorgeous stadium. The supporters of RSL seem to be very passionate, and the club has had a lot of success relative to its size. The club, which started in 2005, won their first MLS Cup by 2009. In 2011, RSL also became the first ever American club to reach the finals of the CONCACAF Champions League, where they lost to Mexican side, Monterrey. RSL are also the parent club to their smaller team, Real Monarchs. Real Monarchs won the USL Cup in 2019, however they now play in MLS Next Pro. RSL has had homegrown success in the past, and it seems that they invest well into their facilities and academy. RSL also had 3 players selected to the MLS All-Star match this year, being Chicho Arango, Diego Luna, and homegrown defender Justin Glad. So this should be a very exciting match. Today is the day I'll be traveling to Salt Lake City, Utah. I had a beautiful send-off with a nice sunrise in Boston before I left. When I flew into Salt Lake City, Utah, the nature was beautiful and I was stunned by all of the mountains and scenery. The city metro also comes directly into the airport in Salt Lake City, which is pretty cool as a transit nerd. I took the train to my hotel and got to see some cool things like the Delta Center, where the Utah Jazz of the NBA play. It is also now home to the NHL's newest hockey team, Utah Hockey Club. I arrived in downtown Salt Lake City, and it was gorgeous with old architecture, trees, and unique places to visit. You know I had to hit up the local skate shop, which was called Modern Monarch. They were super dope people, had some really cool stuff, and even had a ramp inside the shop. I actually did a 540 on this ramp, I just lost the footage. I rode my skateboard all around the city, and the views of the mountaintops in the summertime were so nice. Here, I'm skating by Utah's massive state capitol, which looked really cool. Then I pulled up to the Utah Sports Hall of Fame, which is right downtown. There was some really cool memorabilia, and it shows you how much this city cares about their sports. And not to mention, because of the mountains, the city is known for its winter sports as well. I had a few days to explore the city before the game, which was really nice, and got to connect with some family as well. It was July 4th weekend, and Copa America and Euros were taking place, which you guys know is an awesome time to be a soccer fan. I ended the night by watching fireworks with my dad at the Gateway in Salt Lake City. Day 3, the day before the RSL match, my dad and I started the morning by watching an awesome match in the Euros. That was a banger from Florian Wirtz. And then I took a little trip skateboarding, and let me tell you, that Utah heat is different. To close out the day, my dad and I went to a Salt Lake Bees game. The Salt Lake Bees are a minor league baseball team and are the affiliate of the Los Angeles Angels. The ballpark was gorgeous, and I was sad to hear that they might be relocating to the suburbs. It is day 4, and that means it is time for the RSL match. RSL's stadium is in the suburb of Sandy, Utah. However, it's really accessible by train, and the ride is also super scenic. Utah hosted the 2002 Winter Olympics, which is a big reason why the transit is so good. RSL has been having an amazing season and are currently hovering around the top 3 seeds in the Western Conference. They'll be playing Atlanta United, who is going through a rough period and fired their head coach just a week before. The stadium is also home to a women's team in the NWSL, the Utah Royals. And there she is, America First Field, home of RSL. It was a sold-out match, and the walk up to the stadium was filled with an exciting atmosphere. And just look at the scenery on the walk-in. And here you have some of the supporters right outside the entrance, ready to march in. My dad and I made our way to the seats and also received these free RSL jersey towels. We made it to our seats, and I was stunned by how gorgeous the view was of both the pitch and the mountains in the backdrop. There's the whistle. RSL starts off hot with a beautiful cross that leads to the first goal. It's been an exciting match, and the score is tied 1-1 at the half.
Thank you so much.
Alright, so I'm here with Kevin at the RSL match. At halftime, I was lucky to get an interview with lifelong RSL fan Kevin, and he had some really interesting things to say. So, how long have you been supporting Real Salt Lake?
Since 2005.
2005, man. That's crazy. So almost 20 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was 12 years old.
Damn. Do you remember what it was like at your first match?
Yeah, I went by myself on the train, and it was at the Rice Echo Stadium.
Yeah.
And it was against Columbus Crew, and it was a 1-1 tie.
Wow, that's crazy, man. Yeah. So before they even were playing at Rio Tinto originally, right?
Yeah.
They played at Rice Eccles.
Yeah.
That's crazy, the history, man. I got you. So what got you into supporting soccer originally? Being a football fan?
Yeah, it's just in the family.
In the family?
Yeah.
I got you. Do you have like a national team you support?
Mexico.
Mexico. Okay, hell yeah. I got you. I will appreciate you, Kevin. So we got a 1-1 game. What do you think the final score is about to be?
It's going to be 3-1.
3-1?
Yeah.
All right, so let's get it, bud. Appreciate it. I try to collect a scarf from every club I travel to. I was able to get my RSL scarf at halftime. The sun was now going down, and the scenery for the match was just gorgeous. Let's see what RSL can do with this big set piece. The score is 3-1 RSL now, and the home team is rolling. And there you have it, RSL wins the match with a crazy scoreline of 5-1. And I have to say, these supporters have brought a lot of energy. Real Salt Lake wins 5-2. Vamos! After the match, we headed back to the train station, and I was able to talk to a cool fan who traveled all the way from Atlanta. Afterwards, I was so stoked to have seen such a cool match in a beautiful place. And even more than that, I was so blessed to be able to share the moment with my father. Some of my favorite early memories are watching sports with my family, and that's what it's all about, bringing people together. Thanks for watching another episode of DribbleTrips. And who knows, maybe I come back for the 2034 Winter Olympics.